2014 could be the year of 4K. And what's 4K? Well, we're here with Dave Foley of Nanotech to tell us what 4K is.
4K is the next generation of television. There's been a lot of buzz about it in the last year, and actually a lot of televisions now hitting the market. It's 4 times the resolution of HD.
And it's incredible quality, and the question is, there's televisions out there, but what about content?
That's right, and there's 2 problems with that. There's where's the content and how do I get the content on the television? And that's what we've set out to solve, is both those problems. We're launching our Nuvola NP1 player, which is a streaming set-top box that plays 4K digital video streaming over the internet. And it does it at reasonable bit rates, so we can actually go all the way down to 6 megabits and still deliver 4K content to your TV. And then we also, earlier this year, opened up a new studio called 4K Studios, where we're taking 35mm prints, scanning them into 4K with a 4K digital scanner. And we're actually doing a process where we not only scan them in 4K, but we denoise them and color correct them to make a proper 4K digital file out of them. We're also working with independent filmmakers, and we're doing a bunch of films that have been shot in 4K, either on a RED or some of the new Blackmagic cameras, where independent producers are able to actually shoot in 4K digital now. And so we're working with them to also bring that content out. And what we're doing is, in conjunction with launching our hardware platform, we're launching our Ultraflix content service.
And tell us about Ultraflix.
So Ultraflix has 2 sets of content on it. One of the things that we know is a lot of people are buying 4K TVs and then they go, well, what do I do? How do I show it off? And so we have a whole section of free content available for people, over 90 hours of content available in 4K digital that can be delivered to your television today. And then we also have a video on demand service where you can stream movies in 4K.
Now, your content, you're from independent producers, but you're also working with studios and others?
That's right. We're working with a bunch of studios. The bigger studios take longer to mature the relationship, but we're showing them our process, we're showing them our scanners, and we're able to take some of their back catalog and convert it to 4K, as well as they're now shooting in 4K as well. So you're going to start to see some of the big studios delivering 4K media directly to the platform.
And it's amazing, the quality improvement that I saw here.
Yeah, people don't really get how great it is until they actually see it, and everyone's just stunned. The biggest comment we get is it looks almost 3D, even though it's just straight video.
Well, and I could see just the ability to take your smartphone pictures and put it on the TV would be pretty compelling, but this really is kind of like a smartphone.
That's right. We're Android-based, which means that not only can you run our apps, but you can run the Netflix and Hulus of the world, the Pandoras, and you can actually go ahead and synchronize your Google Play account with all of your apps that you have on your phone or your tablet and run them on your television.
And that's pretty neat, because that gives you content available today, so you can use this box just like you would another kind of player.
That's right, and what we do internally is we'll actually take whatever the content's coming in at, if it's coming in at 720 or 1080, and we'll upscale it to 4K onto your television.
Now, this is a question from my service provider friends out there. How much bandwidth?
So we designed the box to actually be able to run all the way from 100 megabit all the way down to 6 megabit. And so it'll automatically scale the stream based on what your network performance is, but we can deliver high quality 4K content all the way down to 6 megabits.
That's amazing, and one of the things that is interesting is that there are more than just MP4 or even the high efficiency video codec. Tell us about what your findings are so far as compressing this stuff.
That's right. One of the things that we've been doing is we've been working with Google in the new VP9 codec, where we're seeing a improvement over HEVC and better performance as well.
And working with Google reminds me of the point that you support encryption and that sort of thing.
That's right. One of the things that's very important to the studios, and that we've taken a lot of effort to do, is provide protection for the content. Obviously, the higher quality of the content, the more you're going to want to protect it. So the box is HDMI output only. We don't have any analog output. We're HDCP compliant, and we're using Widevine as our DRM.
So one of the things, the fact that it's an Android Play, an Android box, you can do some interesting things as far as other kinds of apps besides video.
That's right. Because we're based on the NVIDIA Tegra 4, we're not crippled when it comes to gameplay. So we can actually play high-end 3D games on the platform, and games that you would have seen the state-of-the-art quality a couple years ago on your desktop PC now on your television.
So it makes one wonder, I mean, why buy a game console when you have something like the NVIDIA chip in there?
Well, it's not going to be the quality that you're going to see out of an Xbox, but it's very similar. And so if you're not an avid gamer looking for the latest and greatest Call of Duty, but you just want some fun 3D games, there's no reason to go to the high-end boxes.
And it's kind of neat because it's Bluetooth, so you can control it with anything, right?
That's right. So it's Bluetooth. It comes with a Bluetooth remote. We have a Bluetooth gamepad, and you can connect any Bluetooth device to it to control it.
That sounds really neat. And it's available when?
It's going to be available at the end of this month, and it's $299 MSRP.
And how can we buy one?
You can go to nuvola4k.com, or you can go to NTEK, our corporate website, and go to our store.
Okay. Do you expect them at retail as well?
Yes. So we just announced a deal with Ingram Micro, who's going to be distributing it through all of their retail outlets as well.
Do you also anticipate working with service providers? I have quite a few friends out in there who have gigabit networks, for instance.
Absolutely.
So just contact you then, I suppose.
That's right.
Okay. Well, Dave, I appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you
Thanks.
very much.